Jay-Z has done it again. And people are pissed. And by people, I mean not me, because I didn't expect anything less from Jay-Z. This Jay-Z and Target partnership announcement has people in a stir on the timeline, bruh. So Jay-Z announced a partnership and exclusive deal with Target in the middle of black people supposedly boycotting Target.
It's crazy.
So this would apparently be where like Target will be releasing an exclusive anniversary edition of the 1996 debut album Reasonable Doubt. There's 2 selling points to this new anniversary.
That's gonna be some crazy marketing. Target don't play. I just seen the other day, these mugs had Oreo BTS cookies.
Yeah, they got everything.
And they have like the last album that BTS did, Target has several copies of the same album, like one with Jimin's face,
different covers.
You know what I'm saying? Collectibles. So people is buying the same album, over and over again,
just to get the collectible.
So I can only imagine what they're going to do with this Reasonable Doubt joint.
Yeah, but the why people are mad and upset because it seemed like I don't know if you know, but black people was boycotting Target because they what happened with the DEI. And then people are upset because when the whole Colin Kaepernick thing, taking a knee happened, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't back Colin Kaepernick. He went to the NFL and stopped that movement. So it's seeming like to people, anytime there's a movement, they go with black people, they go get Jay-Z to stop the movement what's going on.
To smooth it out.
And it almost seemed like what Drake said when he said, "We know how you OGs is rocking. The gig is up. The jig is up." You feel what I'm saying? And then that's what it seemed like. It seemed like, yo,
it's almost like a double-headed sword. Because Jay-Z, in one instance, he'll get somebody out of jail.
Yeah.
He'll free his people. And you're like, And then in the other instance, it's like, I'm gonna make that money deal.
Yeah.
I gotta get that bread.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who I step on in the process.
We say it all the time. It's no way to get $1 billion without stepping on somebody.
You gotta step on somebody.
And it seemed like he's still stepping on his community. It seemed like when we was coming up, Jay-Z seemed like a leader of our community. He doesn't seem like that no more. He seemed like he just out for himself.
Seemed like an opportunist.
Yeah, that's what he's seeming like.
Edition of Reasonable Doubt. The vinyl will have a unique color only for the anniversary edition, and it will only ever be sold at Target. And also, there will be unreleased versions of certain records that would only be on this vinyl. And that's only being released via Target. This is very similar to what Jay-Z did with the NFL and Colin Kaepernick. When the NFL needed black people to stop boycotting them because they kept firing black athletes for kneeling and refused to give them a job, right, for protesting police brutality. So they gave Jay-Z a crazy bag to step in and undermine the movement that Colin Kaepernick started.
I ain't seen Diamond That Money. You seen Diamond That Money?
I ain't seen none of that brand.
I'm just checking.
And get black folks back in line. And what did Jay-Z do? Man, Jay-Z started calling up like media companies to run negative stories on Colin Kaepernick while at the same time telling black folks, man, we done kneeling, man. We done boycott. We done protesting, bro.
It's a success, right? This is the next thing, right? Because there's 2 parts of protesting.
Action to sit.
And he'd be seeming like a bozo for like stuff like that because he'll say don't do this and then he'll go do the opposite. Like he just came out with the interview on GQ. It's like, yo, we done battling. Like I don't think there's even a space for battling in hip hop. You remember he said that?
Yeah, I remember he said that.
Then his first show, he dissing Drake.
Yeah, he let it fly on the table.
Yeah, it's like, yo, your words is not having too many meanings these days.
Yeah,
you just giving us word salad.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, and it's based off what's convenient for him at the time.
Yeah, and people act like they don't notice that. People take celebrities at their word like they really care, but they just care about.
That's what's making it look negative because you have data now.
Yeah, a lot of data.
We're seeing it.
Yeah,
and it's not just like, oh, well, that was a statement you made in the moment, and like, no, you're living by this.
Yeah.
It's obvious. If the bag is there, you're going to take it.
Yeah, you don't care about your community. You just care about your bag. That's it.
Later lifted to taking a knee.
You go outside and you protest, and then the company or the individual say, I hear you. What do we do next?
Jay-Z was saying this at the same time the NFL was still blackballing Colin Kaepernick. They were still disciplining and getting rid of black athletes for kneeling. Jerry Jones even came out and said, I'll better not see anybody kneel or else they won't be playing this Sunday. So Jay-Z has always utilized his leverage in the culture to serve himself. This is not a shocker to me. Target came to Jay-Z and said, listen, man, Black folks is boycotting. They not showing up to Target. They told Jay-Z, we need you, bro. We need black folks back in Target.
Fact.
What's the best way to get black folks back in Target? Drop some records, man.
Yeah.
Put the different color vinyl in Target. Put the unreleased versions of certain records in Target. Yeah. Make it an exclusive. Black folks is going to be back in Target. Get Jay-Z a big check. I'm not surprised whatsoever. Right. Who would be surprised that Jay-Z is doing this?
Yeah.
Nobody.
It's not
the Jay-Z defenders.
It's not surprising.
Because we seen what he did to Dame Dash. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you just keep doing this type of stuff or you making moves that's only about yourself. Even the whole Tidal deal, when he got everybody, come over here, Tidal, yo, we not messing with the labels no more. And the time everybody went over there, he sold the company.
Yeah. He made it happen real smooth. And then went back to the source that everybody was listening to in Apple Music.
Yeah.
And put the music over there.
It's crazy.
Got a double bag.
It's crazy.
Are probably going to come out and have 1,000 excuses. If you guys have forgotten why black people are boycotting Target, let me remind y'all. Back in 2020, Target came out the blue and said, listen, man, right, the pain and the plight that black folks is going through,
ain't our problem.
We empathize. Now, back in 2020, everybody was looking, right, for some black sympathy and some black... Everybody was looking to hop on this clout gravy, bro. Black folks was in style in 2020, man. We was the ish. So
we not in style no more? We not the ish no more?
Right. Since when?
I ain't get the memo.
Target said, listen, man, we want to give $2 billion to black initiatives because what's going on in the black community, we believe we need to strengthen and help strengthen the black communities in these urban cities. We want to put $2 billion up. They got the good press. Black folks rallied around Target. Target got all the benefits of this pledge before they even gave $1. Target also said, listen, we believe employment would also help the black community. So we're going to put in DEI initiatives to make sure we make a concerted effort to give black people an opportunity to get employed by Target.
To mix it up.
Yeah.
You got to.
Oh,
yeah.
Target was black folks' favorite store, man. Target really stepped up and led the way. Now, these were pledges.
And from their perspective, who wants to be the bad guy?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be the bad guy. Nobody wants to be part of that side of history that shows that we weren't here for the people. Spend some of that money that they spending with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Reinvest in them so we can keep them coming indoors. Because at first, it didn't seem like it was going to be a big hit. But we going to see how this play out.
Yeah.
You know, just take our position and stand.
Yeah.
Maybe they disappear for a week or two. They'll be back.
Yeah.
But it put a dent.
Yes.
It made a dent.
Hit that bottom line.
In that revenue.
Facts.
And so it changed the way they were looking at things. So they was like, we got to do something.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad move to be part of one of them albums that is a classic that you already knew. You already knew how that was going to play out.
It's not a bad move. It's a bad move when so-called black people is boycotting it at the time.
Right.
The things that they doing against other so-called black people. Because Jay-Z, you could do a deal with Walmart. You could deal with anybody.
Yeah.
Like Target picked you for a reason. Because like a month ago, they had Rick Ross riding around Target doing the same thing, trying to get black people in there. We see the plot, we see the play, and we expect more from... No, I don't expect more from Jay-Z, but we should expect more from Jay-Z. Be there for your community, the people that supported you through your ups and downs, the people that was gonna go support this album, regardless if it was in Target or not. Show people the love that they showing you. It can't be just one-sided. Like, we showing you love, and every time you get a chance, you smack us in the face. Like, that's what it's feeling like.
And that album was so big, like you knew the results that you were going to get. Especially when you start talking about exclusive song releases, you know, different colored vinyls and all this.
And you know what makes that slimy? You know, Dame Dash has sold his portion of Reasonable Doubt, that first album.
Yeah.
It was on the auction for something dirt cheap. Then it's funny that
it was less than a couple $100.
And it's funny that when Dave Dash signs this and it have nothing else to do with this album, now it's coming back out again. Now it's
the anniversary release and all the money to be made.
It's crazy.
Okay,
Crafty.
5 years later, in 2025, Donald Trump came out and said, listen, that DEI initiative stuff is out the window. It's racist to white folks. It's done. Target 5 years later still hadn't given that $2 billion they pledged.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
So when Donald Trump came with the DEI is dead, is over with, Target then used that as an excuse to say, Well, we not giving it $2 billion because Donald Trump said DEI is done. We don't have to get $2 billion. Black folks says, nah, you not doing that. No way, you is not. Oh, we need that $2 billion, bro. We need
that.
These initiatives to be in place.
Yes.
Right.
So black folks said we are boycotting Target because they played in our faces.
See, I ain't know all that. That just changes the whole game. You make it even more worse. I know about the whole DEI thing. They didn't do it, but I didn't know that you pledged to give $2 billion and use this as a scapegoat to not give the $2 billion when the community was supporting you because you was going to give the $2 million. It's almost like we got hoodwinked and bamboozled.
Yeah, it was for niggers.
Yeah. Bring niggers to their niggas. It's crazy.
You could have very well just sat quiet and done nothing. Walmart ain't do a goddamn thing. These other corporations ain't do a goddamn thing. You stepped up and pledged.
Yes.
Honor your pledge.
Facts.
So black folks stepped in and say, we are boycotting Target until they honor their pledge. As a matter of fact, we have a couple things on the agenda that we need done.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't do this 4 things, we are boycotting Target, and the Target boycott is in place. And it's been effective. I think Target stock went down like 30% after the boycott.
Yes.
The Black church historically has always been on the front line of civil rights. And so Lent is the season that leads from Ash Wednesday to Resurrection. So it is not just a withholding of dollars, but a pushing forward of prayer. A lot in America is shifting. And the church is going to have to be more active and vocal.
So let me talk here about 4 of the demands that you all have for Target. I think we can put them up on the screen. Honor the $2 billion pledge to Black business community, which they made in 2021 to spend that through the end of this year.
Let me pause and say to you, the reason why that's significant, they made that pledge after the killing of George Floyd. Target is headquartered in Minneapolis, where George Floyd was killed, and it wasn't connected to DEI. It was supposed to be honored December of 2025. And so when the president made this move to dismantle DEI, they hid that obligation under it and are not honest.
I'm going to come back to number 2. 3, completely restore the franchise commitment to DEI.
Yes.
4, pipeline community centers at 10 HBCUs to teach retail business at every level. And they made some commitments to HBCUs, even being honored by some Black business organizations because of their commitments to DEI. But number 2, explain this one.
I was about to say,
deposit $250 million.
Yeah, they did.
They skipped over 2, but he doubled back. Doubled back because I was about to say that $250 million to 23 Black banks and businesses. That's important. We need that.
We need that.
DEI. But number 2, explain this one. Deposit $250 million against any of 23 Black banks. Why is that on the list?
I think it's so significant because our Black businesses are really fighting to get access to capital. And a lot of our Black...
You cannot. It's like hard to get a loan if you're Black, especially for business.
Yeah.
It's really hard. That 250 will help Black businesses get up and running. That money is definitely needed.
That's Thrive money.
Yeah, facts.
Banks are unable to do so.
Let's get the foot off of my neck money.
Yeah, you could breathe a little bit.
Just a little bit.
If Target is receiving $12 million a day from Black people, then I think that some small modicum of that should be reinvested directly back into our community. So
they even try to give Jamal Bryant the bag to sell us out, right? He came and said the boycott is over. Man, bro, when he said, the real people who organized the boycott said what? The backlash was so immense that he had to come back and apologize for trying to end the boycott.
I remember that.
Yeah, damn right. How you going to forget that? The guy that's selling the boycott is now saying that boycott over. I mean, we're not dumb. We're not stupid. We know you got paid. You know what I'm saying?
They slipped a couple dollars on you.
So because you got paid, you're not worried about the $2 billion no more. You're not worried about the $250 million going to Black companies. You're not worrying about them giving money to the HBCs and teaching on every level of how stuff is done. It's like you got paid, and it's so sad to see that everyone is so quick to sell us out over $1 to make themselves. No one's worrying about
what's your number?
No one's worrying about because whatever number he was, all that stuff he had on there, it probably came up with $2.5 billion.
Yeah,
they probably just hit him with a couple of million.
Hey man, watch what you said.
Yeah, take this $2 million.
Yeah,
sound a lot better than $2 billion, and go about your business. Say it's over with. And they think we wouldn't notice, like
because the people gonna follow him because they were following him.
Yeah, but this is why you don't follow people because they do stuff like this.
Yes, everybody has a price.
They do.
This is what is it?
They do.
So Target thinks Jay-Z, from my perspective, they think he's more culturally relevant than what he really is. I don't think Jay-Z moves the needle in that sense. I don't think Jay-Z still has the leverage and the authority in the culture. I feel like social media right now, Jay-Z's entire legacy has unraveled. People see Jay-Z for who he really is. This don't move the needle anymore. But Jay-Z is just picking up the bags. Now, the discourse is happening online. There are people who are going as hard as they can against Jay-Z. And then obviously there are the Jay-Z defenders who are making an excuse for Jay-Z. So we're going to cover both ends. We're going to cover people who believe that Jay-Z did nothing wrong, as well as people who believe that Jay-Z is absolutely evil for this. Now, I'm agree with the latter. I think Jay-Z is despicable. I think this is shameless, bro. You are a billionaire. How much more money do you need off the backs of the very same people who support you?
Facts.
Whew. All right, rock stars. The people have a lot to say about Jay-Z's decision to partner with Target for an exclusive 30th anniversary release of Reasonable Doubt. Some say he's choosing business over his own community. Some people say it's just business at the end of the day. So I'll ask you guys, how do you feel about this?
Listen, I'm just going to jump right in and say that Jay-Z has consistently showed us time after time again that for him it's going to be partnership over principle. Allegedly, we remember when he backdoored Dame Dash, when he made those partnerships in his own favor. Then we seen when Colin Kaepernick was going through it with the NFL and ended up being blackballed. He didn't come to his defense. And now right in the middle of our very own people, his very own people, being in the middle of a Target boycott, he is partnering with Target. And so I think what the biggest issue is here, that we look for these quote unquote iconic people that so many idolize to be leaders. And for them, it's only about legacy building, and that's their own legacy. Forget the people.
Ooh, come on.
It's like, it's like when we was younger, we didn't look at it like that. Or we didn't have even perspective to look at it. The leaders that was in our face, we figured they was there for a reason and they had our best interests at heart. But now that we older and we seen so many of the same thing over and over, it's like nobody got our interests at heart. You better have your best interests at heart, because if you expect these people to have your best interests at heart, they've shown us time and time again.
You'll be greatly disappointed.
They will let you down. So if you get let down at this point, it's on you.
It's on you. You gotta open your eyes.
Facts.
Jay-Z saw an opportunity. He saw the void that is black people not shopping at Target, and he pitched to Target, you know what? I'm the black culture. I got this huge cult-like following. If y'all give me a shitload of money, I will team up with y'all exclusively to do this. And it's like, Jay-Z, you leveraged the boycott and the struggle of our people who were attempting to put Target in their place. You leveraged that for your own personal gain. And it's fucked up, especially considering that you are not some low-level rapper who needs the money. And I know men like Jay-Z get to a certain level and they do this thing where they're like, it's just business. It was a business opportunity. It is not just business, Jay-Z, when you leverage the hard work and the strides that everybody put in to get our voices heard and our feelings felt at Target, and you just go on and completely undercut all of that for your personal gain. Now, I know a lot of y'all not finna like this, but I'm finna have to take it there. And Beyonce, you ain't no damn better.
Woo!
You ain't no damn better. Beyonce, you're no better. This is legitimately the equivalent of the nice white woman that we work with, that we like, but she goes home to a Trump-supporting husband and is raising Trump-supporting sons. It's no different.
Jay-Z is a seller.
It was crazy. And,
he put the heat in the kitchen.
It really ain't no difference. A lot of people are definitely looking at Jay-Z and Beyonce completely different than they did 5 years ago. They was like the two top leaders of our community. I don't have too many people having them as leaders in our community at this point. It's almost seemed like we're almost leaderless at this point.
Yeah, at this point, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because we grew up in a time we had Jesse, we had Al Sharpton. You know what I'm saying? There was leaders that were vocal and visible, and you seen them.
Well, they turned out to be same thing.
Same thing.
So that's what
I was getting. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So now Muslim flip to looking at the entertainers.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah, and it goes back to Muhammad Ali. When you said that, it popped in my head when he was talking about when he was out and he was or was it Dick Gregory? Matter of fact, it was Dick Gregory. One of them, but they were just basically saying, like, in the other communities, they don't get basketball players and boxers as their leaders. That's more like circus clown is. They really get people that specify in different areas who are smart people. But for us, we get the basketball players, we get the rappers, the entertainers. You feel what I'm saying? And when you get people that's entertaining, you get people like this that'll sell out for $1 because everything they do is about $1.
I can hear Dick Gregory in my head when you say that.
Yeah.
What? Nobody wanted basketball players, huh?
Yeah. Did you see that when he said it?
Yeah.
Dick Gregory, my boy, man.
He's the man.
No doubt about it. 100%. The biggest sellout I think the black community has probably ever seen. How many more times do Jay-Z got to sell us out before we say enough is enough, bro? Rock Nation got to go, homie. Think about it. This Target thing is just the latest attempt at him selling us out. He already did it with the NFL. He already did it numerous of times. Jay-Z is a sellout, and anybody defending Jay-Z and these actions, look at them very closely.
It's like when you be around capitalists so long, you should become a capitalist. And at this point, Jay-Z is just a capitalist. It just is what it is.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know he's about $1.
Yeah.
And it's like, what did I see the other day? It said to make $1 million, how fast if you get paid per second, $1 a second, how fast could you make $1 million? It was like 13 days or something. And then it was like, how fast for $1 billion? And it was like 30 years at that rate.
Damn.
So if you think about it just like that, to eclipse $1 billion, we back to where we started.
Yeah.
You're going to have to step on some backs.
Yeah. You got to do stuff with the NFL. You got to do stuff with Target. You got to do the title deals, the Ace of Spade deals. You try to put a casino in the middle of the hood like you did with the Barclays Center. And it's like all this stuff, you try to make it seem like it's for the people, but it's only for you.
For you. The
like
greater game.
How was putting a casino in Brooklyn going to help anybody out?
Right.
It was only going to take money out of their pockets.
Take money right out of their pockets.
We know the house always wins.
House always wins.
Facts.
Look at them very closely.
Yeah.
Because they is compromised. When B-Dot told Angela Yee, man, I don't see the problem with this. That's because Rock Nation is in B-Dot pockets.
Yeah.
As simple as that. They're compromised.
Follow the money.
When the Joe Budden podcast load up their mics to do a show and they refuse to touch on this, or make 1,000 different excuses for Jay-Z, then you know. These people are compromised. They can't criticize Rock Nation. They can't criticize Jay-Z because they in Jay-Z pockets. It makes no sense why y'all can't just be real. Whenever somebody commentary is going against whatever you know them for, that is a problem.
Because it's all about profitability.
Facts.
How real you gonna be to not have any bread?
Yeah.
Or to cut your bread in half?
And it's like, it goes to why people are now starting to go more towards independent media because you're not controlled. Someone's not in your pocket.
You can be honest.
You can really be honest and voice your opinion. But when you start taking that money, you can no longer voice your opinion.
Because with the media, it's just that. You could put out something for the people that you might not really believe in, but just know that it's going to be out there.
Yeah.
Someone's going to go back to it.
Yeah.
And someone's going to put it out at the time when you want it out the least.
Yeah.
And it's there.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it is important to have creative control because it puts you in a position where you can actually speak freely.
Speak your mind.
And then you have opinions that stand the test of time.
Yes, because you actually speaking your opinion based upon how you feel. You're not giving the opinion based upon how much someone is paying you.
Right.
It's a difference.
It's a difference.
If their commentary is contradicting every single thing you know about them, it's a problem.
Facts.
And it's a bigger problem if their commentary only contradicts their moral compass and their character when they talk about Jay-Z and Rock Nation. They have strict beliefs and principles and moral codes until when it comes to Rock Nation, then all of a sudden their moral compass is flexible. All of a sudden they open-minded. All of a sudden it's this, but I don't, man, y'all.
For that. And then I see another brand is called Being Black is Lit, went online and said, please remember what Jay-Z did when the black community planned to boycott the NFL for what they did to Kaepernick, and some of you defended him saying he's playing chess and all you got were diverse halftime performers and him getting richer. Now, I want you to go ahead, B-Dot. Take the floor.
No, I just think it's textbook selective outrage. It's like a nothing burger because every major artist does this. You know, Target is just getting a vinyl in a different color. That's all it is. Like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, they all have done the same thing. In fact,
they didn't do it while we was boycotting.
Not amidst the boycott.
That's what makes it completely different. Is the freaking boycott, and that's what he's not mentioning. But I'm glad that what he said to begin with. Someone's already in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? He's already getting paid from Jay-Z. So when you're getting paid from Jay-Z, you can only say good things about Jay-Z. So it makes everything you say non-void. Like people like him sound smart to dumb people. But if you actually got a brain and you thinking, yeah, that happened, but did it happen during the DI boycott?
Didn't happen at that time.
So why are you bringing it up?
So there are two different situations in a whole.
Yeah. You sound smart to dumb people.
Exactly.
When D'Angelo passed, his vinyl for Voodoo got sold out. So I don't understand what the outrage is about. It just seems like it's a bunch of hypocrisy.
All right. Well, I mean, I was thinking that this was something exclusive that was only available in Target. And while the other artists that you mentioned didn't have an exclusive deal, but
Target markets it as an exclusive, but it's nothing like really exclusive, just a different color of the vinyl.
Well, that is exclusive. It's not available anywhere else.
Okay, but the product is still the product. You know what I mean? But like I said, it just feels like hypocrisy. Like Target still carries mad black brands and products. Like I think over 150. So are we gonna boycott that?
Well, yeah, and I do know that there's people that have had deals before.
If it's in Target, we boycotting it. What
What
part
you
of it
mean?
understand? We don't care if it's a black product, white product, Mexican product. We do not care. If they not giving up that $2 billion,
yes, we can get that black product at the store down the street.
Yes.
The point is not to go in those doors.
Yeah, facts. Because at the end of the day, like y'all gave us your word. I'm big on my word. I say it all the time. If I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it because I put my word out there. You cannot say stuff like that you're going to donate $2 billion and then donate anything, and then to find out black people is putting $12 million a day inside of your stores.
Yeah, the math ain't mathing.
The math ain't mathing at all.
For all of this DEI, pullback has happened. So I think the concern is with him striking a deal, after that, and the ability to do that somewhere else.
Y'all gotta stop doing mental gymnastics for Jay-Z, bro.
Yeah.
At this point, we see who you guys are, bro.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that we got respect for, and there's a lot of people that we got love for. But to see how they do this, this is some nasty stuff, man.
Yeah.
Y'all let me know in the comments.
They tap dancing for him.
They definitely tap dancing. I would say they tap dancing for him, but they tap dancing for his money to keep it coming in. Because if I'm paying you, you're saying crazy stuff about me, I'm cutting your water off. And a lot of these people don't want their water cut off, so they saying anything for a Jay-Z, whether it's to hurt our community or to help our community. We really don't know which direction you in because y'all seem compromised. And when you're compromised, I can't believe anything that is coming out of your mouth.
Not at all.
Facts. Crazy situation. Jay-Z, I expected more. No, I don't know why I keep saying that. No, I didn't. I
didn't expect more from you.
I see what you've been doing the last 20 years.
Exactly what you've been doing.
You know what I'm saying? Look out for yourself. Be a capitalist. Crazy situation. We definitely going to keep an eye on it. But before we get